Despite official narratives framing the recent ceasefire as a mutual diplomatic breakthrough, analysts and multiple reports suggest it was US President Donald Trump who was pushed into accepting a pause in hostilities, not Iran. With the war entering its sixth week and pressure mounting from global economic fallout and diplomatic channels, Trump announced a two-week ceasefire agreement just hours before his self-imposed deadline to launch major strikes on Iranian infrastructure. Iran to reopen Strait of Hormuz. The ceasefire was contingent on Iran agreeing to reopen the strategic Strait of Hormuz, a pivotal global oil lane that brings immense economic pressure on world markets when disrupted. Iran's leadership had earlier presented a 10-point peace framework outlining its conditions for ending the conflict, including guarantees of non-aggression, lifting of sanctions and US military withdrawal, which Washington publicly described as workable for negotiations. Trump was desperate to avoid further escalation. Rather than being forced into this position by Iranian military weakness, observers say Trump's announcement reflects a desperate attempt to avoid further escalation and mounting domestic and international pressure, especially with the Strait of Hormuz crisis disrupting global energy supplies. While Tehran's conditions are rooted in its desire to protect national interests, pressure on the US side, including geopolitical shifts and economic concerns, appears to have been a central factor compelling Washington to signal a temporary halting attacks. As formal negotiations continue under regional mediation, critics argue that this ceasefire marks more of a tactical retreat by the US administration than a victory by Tehran, underscoring how Trump's position had been cornered in a complex and costly conflict.